And in typical Nav fashion, I have an intro slide, which will be right there. I feel like every Snap speaker has this, but I haven't told you. But top right, we got my lovely family, who's not here. But we're from Milwaukee, so I've got to run my Bucks in there. And then top right, that's my graduating class, guys. Yeah, so super small. You guys know like the stores when people are like, who has a class of like 500? Who has a class of 300? Like I was the last one. Oh my God. But those people are like family to me, so close to my heart. Bottom right, I've been to Guatemala a handful of times. That's my block family. My home church has like a sister church down there, and God just continues to do incredible stuff down there through them. Middle picture, I work at the best camp ever, Camp Fort Wilderness.
Fort Eagle 8.
I'll talk about that later. But I also love being outside. And that picture was taken where? Alright. There you go. So, shameless plug for that spring break trip again. If you guys don't have anything better to do, which most of you guys don't, because this is an incredible place to see God's beauty, to learn about His beauty, and see His beauty like within our community. And obviously, I'm a bachelor. Woo! Sad that we're not in the tournament. So, what we've been talking about for the last couple weeks is what it means to trust God in different aspects of our life, right? Of trusting God with our finances, with our significance, with our future. And tonight I get to talk about what it means to trust God for our spiritual growth. And this is actually really easy, I think, because we're navigators. And if you've been around like navigators at all, I would argue that like 95 to 96% of what we do directly or indirectly correlates to our spiritual growth, right? Illustrations, right? Bible study, 2x2, spiritual pieces, like all of this, in some way, shape, or form, like comes back to us and forms our spiritual growth. And because of that, I think it's super important for us to talk about, right? It's super important for us to talk about what it means to trust God with that. Because there's so much of our energy and our time that we're putting into it. In like anything that's important in our life, we should trust God with, right? And so tonight I'm going to talk about what that looks like and why we need to do that. But before we do that, I want to talk about these barriers. And these barriers are things that are common, especially in college-age students. And what I want us to do is, there's 4 of them, and as we go through them, kind of figure out which one resonates with you the most, and then keep that in mind as we go through the scriptures, because without application, right, without being transformed, what do we, like, we're wasting our time, right? So the first barrier is pride. And the pride barrier is something that, like, says something along the lines of, I'm already saved, I'm already a pretty good person, I don't need to grow. This can be dangerous, obviously, but I think it's also very subtle occasionally. Second barrier is going to be doubt. And doubt says something along the lines of, I'm pretty screwed up. I think we've all been in situations where shame is a very real thing, and Satan uses that very strongly sometimes. And the barrier of doubt would say, I'm too far away for God to save me. I might believe that He has the power to, but the question of His love, right? Does He love me enough to bring me out of what I've been doing and what my sin is and bring me back to Him? So that's the second barrier. Third barrier is being stuck. And I think for a lot of us, this can be relevant because we can all, like most of us have been walking with God for a while, I think. And it can be easy to say, like, I already know all the stories, right? I already know the verses. I've been walking with God for a while, and I just feel like there's this one barrier, there's this one thing that I can't get over. And so it can be really hard to motivate ourselves towards spiritual growth if we're in that place. And then the fourth barrier is also a common one, which is not making spiritual growth a priority. As college students, this is super easy, guys. I'm sure we all like have priorities, and especially being in Madison, like there's a lot of academic pressure, right? To do well, to get internships, to do X, Y, Z. Reasons to not do like STP, reasons to not do like spring break, things that will pour into us spiritually. So like I said, these 4, I want us to think about and choose which one or another one that you make up that you feel like is related to this as we go through today. But I'd like to argue that all these demonstrate a broken relationship or like a fundamental misunderstanding of our relationship to God. Specifically between king and kingdom workers, right? We talk about kingdom work a lot at Next. And so we're going to dive into that tonight. And I have a solution to this, but before that, let's pray. Father, we come humble. We come expecting to hear you through your word. Father, so we open ourselves up now. We open our ears, and I open my mouth so that you can speak through it. Father, let us now leave this room the same. An interaction with you should change us, Father. And so I pray that that would happen, that I would be ready to respond to your voice, Father. You're going to pray, amen. So, we're going to look at what does it mean to get over these barriers, right? To trust God with spiritual growth. And my solution is that we need to understand that the king constructs capable kingdom workers, right? The king constructs capable kingdom workers. I like alliterations, that word. And to talk about this, we're going to deconstruct this. So we're going to deconstruct this in light of this scripture, which is going to be 1 Peter, or 2 Peter 1, 3 through 8. So if you guys have Bibles, bring that up. We have Bibles coming around too, right? So if you don't have one, raise your hand. Raise your hand. All y'all got Bibles? For real? No, that's, oh, good one. That was almost good. Anyway, 2 Peter 1, 3 through 8. Open up there. I've tried to make this show, the slideshow, like notable, too, so you guys might be else. Also, I've been sick last week, so my voice decides to go back to like middle school self and crack. Alright. 2 Peter 1, 2 through 8 says, His divine power has given us everything we need for a godly life, through our knowledge of Him who has called us by His own glory and goodness. Through these, He has given us His very great and precious promises, so that through them we may participate in the divine nature, having escaped the corruption in the world caused by its evil desires. And for this reason, make every effort to add to your faith goodness, and the goodness knowledge, and the knowledge self-control, and the self-control perseverance, and the perseverance godliness, and the godliness mutual affection, and the mutual affection love. For if you possess these qualities in increasing measure, they will keep you from being ineffective and unproductive in your knowledge of the Lord Jesus Christ. That was a mouthful and quite repetitive. But like I said before, we're going to look at my solution, the idea that the king constructs capable kingdom workers. We're going to break it down in light of this. So the first section I'm going to look at, and the first point I want to talk about, is it's fundamental and crucial that we understand that it's the king who constructs. All right, not us, it's the king. Simply because we cannot. And we'll get there in a little bit. But verses 3 through 4, I've highlighted up here a couple phrases that I want to go over, right? So first, right after that, right? His divine power has given us everything we need for a godly life. Okay, recognize that it's his power, not us, right after that. Also, he gives us everything. Okay, there's no substitute. There's nothing that we need in addition to God, which is pretty incredible if you think about it. But right after that, right? His power has given us everything we need. Okay, third highlight, his own glory and goodness is what he's called us to. This is significant because if you look around the room, you look into yourself, like our own glory and goodness is pretty like small in comparison to God, right? And we'll talk about why that's important a little bit later. And then next highlight is his very great and precious promises is the way that we are going to be entering into the divine nature. What are those promises? Good question. Thanks for asking. When I Googled it, basically, those just refer to all the promises that God gives us. And this encompasses a lot, and you should read the Bible, because you get to see what those promises are. But this goes from everything from like the promise of Jesus, the promise of a Savior, and the promise of the cross, to the promise of the Spirit working and living in us as we are the new temples. This also ranges for like the last coming, or the second coming of Christ, right? Where we are taken home finally. And it's important to understand what these promises are and understand that they come from God. Because they are fundamental to our faith, right? They're like the big pillars of our faith. And Paul says, like, if he didn't resurrect, right? If there was no promise for salvation, our faith is useless, right? And so I would like to point out that, like, they're his promises, not ours. And we tend to fail with our own promises, right? And then The last point here is divine nature, right? When we enter into this new divine nature, it's not that we become like demigods, right? We're not Hercules. I think nobody's Hercules. Cool. It's that we get the Spirit in us, like I said before. And what this means in terms of spiritual growth is that we have the Spirit in us to work with us. Okay, there's this churchy word called sanctification. And all that means is like, as we walk with Christ, we become more like him in the form of him. And the Spirit, aka God, is the one who's forming us. Okay, we're not the source and we're not forming ourselves. The Spirit's doing that. Disclaimer with this, I'm not saying that we are passive in our spiritual growth. Okay, there's actually another side to this coin, which is our part. And this scripture kind of talks about it, but other places in 1 Corinthians 2 and Romans 8, Paul talks a lot about what it looks like for us to work with the Spirit in tandem to produce spiritual growth. But I don't have enough time tonight to go into that side, so I'm focused on God's part, and our part is something you should check out on your own. All right, and then verse 4 continues, right? We meant to say the divine nature. And like I said, all of this, it's important to understand that the king is the one constructing because we cannot. Okay, our power to construct ourselves is pretty lame. Biblically, the Red Sea, right? You think of God splitting the Red Sea, which is pretty impressive, right? And the Israelites see that. You think that type of thing will like give you strength to believe in God and like trust Him and to put like faith in you that He will protect you and that He will like, guide you in life. Literally a month and 15 days later, the Israelites are complaining that they don't have enough food and that they would have been better in Egypt because they would have had food in slavery, right? So from that, humans are pretty sucky when it comes to trusting God, seeing His power and trusting God, right? And then Jesus actually addresses this in John 15:4 when He says this, "Remain in me, and I also remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself. It must remain in the vine. Neither can you bear fruit unless you remain in me." Okay, Jesus addresses this, which means A, it's important, but B, it's true. Okay, our power to construct ourselves sucks, and we can't do it. Anytime we try to do it, we fail. Okay, it's the king who constructs, because we cannot. My home pastor said something along the lines of like, humans don't tend to drift towards holiness. Humans don't tend to drift towards holiness, and that's so true. So, the king is the one who constructs. All right, second point in our deconstruction. The king constructs capable kingdom. The question becomes then, we see that God is constructing us, but to what end? What does it mean to be capable in the kingdom? Our 2 Peter scripture states this in the middle, right? It says, "For this very reason, make every effort to add to your faith what we have. We have goodness, we have knowledge, we have self-control, we have perseverance, we have godliness, we have mutual affection, we have love." Okay, Paul also talks about this. This sounds often familiar to what we call the fruit of the Spirit, which I have here too. And it comes from Galatians. And Galatians 5:22 says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is," you guys know it, right? "Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such things there is no law. Those who belong to Christ Jesus have been crucified with the flesh, with its passions and desires. Since we live by the Spirit, let us keep in step with the Spirit." Okay? These qualities, right, we list these all the time. These are things that, and qualities that, if you look at the end of verse 8, if you possess these qualities in increased measure, they will keep you from being ineffective and unproductive. Right? These are qualities that as we walk with God, and we humble ourselves and allow ourselves to be under His command, that we develop. And I would like to argue that when we develop these things, as we start to go through this process of sanctification, it causes two major shifts. And to explain them, I'm going to use a song and a movie. There we go. So the song goes something like, "I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way." And I think this is relevant because when we start to develop these qualities, we start to see the world like God sees it, like we were intended to see it initially before the fall. Right? The fall put this like veil in front of us that we can't see reality like it is. That our desires and our passions in the end of what? Verse 4, having escaped the corruption of the world caused by evil desires. So because of sin, we have this veil in front of us, right? Now, when we start to walk with God and allow the Spirit to change us, we start to bring that veil up. And then the second major shift that I think it causes is not only do we see reality, but we're able to overcome the obstacles in our way. Right? When we, last Sunday, if you guys were at Blackhawk, Charles Yu, I stole this from No Shame. But he talked about how in the Matrix, right? When Neo understands what the Matrix is, and when he understands that he has power and control and can do crazy things to be effective and productive in the Matrix, he does. And he does all that crazy stuff, but he understands and he sees reality. And I think that's kind of what it is like in the spiritual world too. When we start to allow the Spirit to change us and allow us to see the world like God sees us through these qualities, and in ways that when we respond to worldly situations and unworldly responses, people start to wonder what we have, right? Sometimes we wonder what we have, right? Because we don't understand always what God's doing, but we see him doing things sometimes, and it's crazy. And so two shifts, right? One, this veil is pushed up. We can see reality. But also two, we can work in that reality. Okay, that comes with a process of sanctification, with walking with God. Okay, these qualities aren't necessarily static. We can see the kingdom clearly through this. And so I like to argue that that's what it means in a lot of ways to be capable in the kingdom. Next point. Right, so let's recap. The king constructs. It's him who constructs us, not us. Okay, now we just talked about what it means to be capable in the kingdom, right? We're able to see this reality and work in this new reality. And the last part, workers. We talk a lot about workers in Navs. We have a conference dedicated to laborers. And so this is really what I want to hit on and think about tonight. Is what it means to be capable, but also what does the kingdom worker part look like, right? What does it look for us? What does it look like for us to be shaped, but then also active in overcoming those obstacles and working in this new spirituality? Like I said at the beginning, I work at Fort Wilderness, or I have for the last couple summers. And just raise your hand if you've worked at a camp before. Okay, so like a decent amount of you.